Now this happened about 10 years ago when I was still in primary school, and I think I was about 8 or 9 years old. And in primary school in Singapore, you're forced to join this thing called a CCA, which is basically a club. And everyone was required to join at least one. And so for me, being the lazy kid that I was, I decided to join chess club because, you know, I did not want to do sports and I was like a scrawny kid when I was like 8. So pretty much these sessions were always pretty uneventful and boring, simply because like, you know, everyone there was like the same age group and we were all just going there to talk about like the latest like Iron Man movie that would come out and whatnot. We were kids, sorry, just forgive us. But pretty much there was this one session that was really memorable, as you can probably tell from the title. And oh, this guy just left. But yeah, in the class there were 2 teachers. One of them was a tutor that the school would invite in to actually teach us how to play chess, and I think they were like some like national player or some shit. And the other one was like one of the actual like school staff that would oversee the club happening and whatnot. So the teacher that was teaching us, or the tutor that was teaching us, was basically standing at the front of the class, and we were all sitting on the floor at the front. And the club teacher that was overseeing everything was sitting at the back of the class. Now, pretty much at the back of the class as well, there was this kid. I have not seen him like before this incident happened. Oh, this guy just gave up. Okay. Especially for someone who was 12 years old, this guy was like proper big. I won't say he was jacked, but you can see he definitely had muscle and he definitely worked out. Like, he was hitting a chess piece against the side of the table, and the teacher at the back basically told him to keep quiet because it was disrupting the class. And I don't know why, he got like pissed, like he got proper pissed, and he started shouting at the teacher. And you know, the entire class is basically like sleeping and pretending to pay attention because none of us wanted to be there. All of us suddenly like woke up, like we stopped stoning, we woke up, we turned to the back of the class to see him flipping the teacher's table over and trying to like crush the computer at the bottom of the table. And the teacher at the front sees this and she like rushes to the back and tries to like grab hold of the guy's hands so that he stops trying to smash the computer. Now it is important to note that this teacher was also pretty big size herself. Like, I wouldn't say she was fat, but I can definitely tell she had like one too many cakes to eat like the past few days. But pretty much, she's grabbing his wrist now. And without missing a beat, right? Because he's like partially restrained right now. Without missing a beat, he jumps up and just drop kicks her. And she deadass went airborne and flew into the desks. And all of us at that point are just like screaming. Some of us are like, whoa, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen. And the other half is like, please don't drop kick us. I do not want to die. I'm still 9. But yeah, at this point, the guy storms out of class. And there's a lot of commotion in the room because all of us are like, what the heck did we just witness? That was interesting, to say the least. But yeah, the teacher at the back, whose computer was like about to get crushed, basically was like trying to calm the class down and everything. But yeah, after about 10 minutes, the discipline mistress comes in and it's like, okay, all of you guys make sure you don't tell anyone about this. And here I am telling 30,000 people about it. But yeah, more or less the class has calmed down at this point, and like the tutor goes up to the front of the class and she says the funniest shit that I think any of us have heard like in a while. She goes up to class and she's like, well, you guys, as you can see, I handled the situation pretty well. I am a black belt at judo and I couldn't let anyone get hurt. Bitch, you got drop clicked halfway across the class. You did not handle the situation well at all.